Good morning, Peckway Valley. My name is Kirsten, and I will be covering national news. A story from Lancaster County made national news this week as Raymond Charles Rowe pled guilty to murder and other charges. Rowe was a prominent DJ in the Lancaster County area, known for doing weddings, school, and charity events. Rowe was caught when his half-sister sent in her DNA to a database to learn about her heritage. The DNA was flagged as being linked to an unsolved murder from 1992 when Conestoga Valley's teacher, Christy Marak, was found dead. Police were unable to solve the crime, but when the DNA from the sister was submitted to the Ancestry website, it caused the police to open the investigation up again. They were then able to confirm the DNA link to Rowe by getting a piece of his chewed gum. This case has been unsolved for 27 years, and the family now has answers. Rowe will spend the rest of his life in prison. Now to Lindsay with another national news story.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'll be covering a national news story. A 114-year-old woman known to be the oldest person in America died on Tuesday at her Ohio residence. Leslie Brown was born and raised in Georgia. She was the granddaughter of former slaves, which made her very proud to be able to vote for Barack Obama twice. She was also married to Robert Brown for 66 years. She stated she had a long life due to God's will, but her friends attribute it to the fact that she ate a sweet potato almost every day. Now to Sarah for international news.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and today I'll be covering international news. This past Monday, a group of soldiers in Gabon, a Central African country, read out a message on a state radio that stated that their president is too old and ill to rule the country, and that now people need to rise up while the president is away in Morocco recovering from a stroke. 300 people gathered to back the attempted seizure of power at a state broadcasting headquarters, but not long after, the group of soldiers were taken into custody. The leader of Gabon remains in charge of the country. Now to Vic with local news.
Hi, I'm Vic, and this week I'll be covering local news. Hershey Park has announced that they will be expanding the park drastically. They will be using 23 acres to expand. The plan calls for a reconfiguration of the entrance into the park, a new restaurant, a confectionery kitchen, and an ice cream parlor. They also say visitors will be able to shop at the 10,000 square foot store. In addition, there will also be a new roller coaster, which is to be the tallest, fastest, and sweetest ever. The new roller coaster will be classified as a hyper coaster because it will rise over 200 feet. The plans have not stated if they're going to be done with all the expansions by 2020. However, they will most likely just add in the new parts piece by piece. Now to Karen Politics.
Hi, I'm Kara, and this week in politics, President Trump spoke on many major TV networks on Tuesday from the Oval Office. He spoke about the shutdown that is the second longest one in United States history. He also pled his case for a steel barrier along the southern border, citing reasons such as drug and crime rates amongst illegal immigrants. After his speech, the Democratic leaders of Congress gave a rebuttal calling for an end to the shutdown and stating that better border security could use technology and people, not a wall. President Trump also hosted Republicans and Democrats for lunch on Wednesday to discuss ways to end the shutdown, but he walked out of the meeting almost immediately when Democrats said they would not agree to funding the building of a wall with taxpayer dollars. As of now, the shutdown continues. And now to Mr. Travato with business.
Hi, I'm Mr. T, and this week in business news, Tesla has been making headlines for a variety of reasons, including the fact that they are no longer going to be selling their cheapest models of the Model S and the Model X. They're going to be removing those models in an effort to make people buy the ones with the stronger, better battery packs to increase their mileage range. However, that means the cheapest model of these cars now goes for a paltry $84,000. Their Model 3 is now officially on sale and being delivered to China, and they're expected to now begin shipping their Model 3 to Europe next. Their current stock price is $336 a share. Now to Andrew with sports.
Hi, I'm Andrew, and this week in sports I'll be updating you on what's been happening in the NFL. The next games in the playoffs will be played tomorrow, starting at 4:35 p.m. with the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs playing each other. The Chiefs have a 71.7% chance to win against the Colts. The next game will be played at 8:15 p.m. with the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams playing each other. The Rams have a 76% chance to win against the Cowboys. Sunday will host the last two games, starting with the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots playing at 1:05 p.m. The Eagles, who advanced to the next round from last week's thriller win against the Chicago Bears, will play the New Orleans Saints at 4:40 p.m., with the Eagles being the underdogs with a 22.6% chance to win. Also in sports, on Monday, the College Football National Championship was played with Clemson and Alabama playing each other. It was a close game for the first quarter, but Clemson started to pull away and shut down the Alabama offense from scoring the rest of the game. Clemson went on to win 44-16 to win their second national championship, last one in 2017 after beating Alabama in the final seconds of the game. That's all for This Week in Sports. Now on to Mr. T with entertainment.
Hi, I'm Mr. T, and this week in entertainment news, this past weekend were the Golden Globes, honoring the best that Hollywood has to offer with movies and television. Some of the winners include Bohemian Rhapsody, which won both Best Drama and also Best Actor for the portrayal of the band Queen. Best Movie Comedy was Green Book, and Best TV Drama was The Americans. There were obviously plenty of other winners that we do not have time to get into. Now to Belle for Belle's Weekly Special.
Hello, I'm Belle, and for Belle's Weekly Special, we are going to be talking about how people whose jobs were affected by the government shutdown are now getting free food from restaurants across the country. Government workers who have been waiting by the phones to hear when they will be back to work are having a hard time paying bills and being able to feed their families. Neil Brown, an owner of a restaurant, let it be known federal employees are welcome to his restaurants, and he will be feeding them until they get paid again. Brown doesn't think people are really going hungry at this point, but thinks a free meal will ease their worries and help take their mind off it. That's all for this week's news. Have a great weekend.